I am Geoff Kirkpatrick, director at Bethlehem Public Library. So when addressing the digital divide at our library, one of the things that we chose to focus on is providing internet service to the community. Now, most libraries, the vast majority of libraries provide Wi-Fi at their library, but one of the things we began to identify in our community was where people gathered and how we might be able to provide Wi-Fi at those places. So the first place we began to identify was the town park here in the town of Bethlehem. And we put together a Wi-Fi coverage that covered the town pool and an administrative building where they have some meeting rooms there. And people were able to access their phones for all sorts of reasons. With the success of that, we began to look at we partnered DEC to provide Wi-Fi at the Five Rivers Educational Center out in the town of New Scotland. So people who are there and are experiencing nature also need access to internet. Some folks were talking to us about how they would use it to assess bird calls as they were hunting for different birds that were in the area. During the pandemic, having these Wi-Fi networks out in the community became even more crucial as the library buildings became a little bit less available. People were using these networks out in the community, both here at the library and also out in the community, as absolutely essential, not just for school support, but businesses. We had a number of people in our parking lot doing Zoom calls, doing their businesses out there, and that is not many people have access to a cell phone, but not everybody has access to $50 or $65 a month for high-speed internet. Also, sort of as a secondary thing, we provide devices for folks to both check out and take home. Many people are very happy to have laptops or other computers in their houses, but lots of people don't have access to those things, and they need to be able to take them home and use them as well, because we know, again, cell phones are nearly ubiquitous, but it's hard to type a Word document on. There's still functions that people need to have. And that is something that we do both by lending things out to people to send home, but also that they do here in the library. People need access to these technologies, and it's so easy as things move so quickly. It's very easy for people, even people who were working, that step off the technology train for a couple years, the thing blows by them. And then how do they catch up? A big change is that amount of direct technology support that the libraries provide has become a major part of what it is that librarians do all the time.